Hello Niblets, welcome to the stream. I hope you're all doing okay today and that you're ready for some writing. It's been a while since we had this writing streams. Hang on, I need to... Where did Twitch chat go? Did Twitch chat just disappear completely? Give me a sec. There... I don't know why it disappeared on me. There, alright. I have Twitch chat again. Yes, I know I'm late. I know. It's always hard when I'm starting at this time because it's like clashing a little bit with lunch and everything. So, yeah. That's what happened. I had lunch and then I needed to stress. And then I got nervous because we haven't been doing this for a while. Like I'm nervous because I'm still not fully out of my writer's block like I thought I was for a while, because I was starting writing like crazy and yeah, I was like, yeah, we're so back. But now I kind of feel like I'm getting back into the block again, which is annoying. So I hope I will be able to beat it with this. So yeah. Do you write in Swedish or English? I am writing in Swedish because it is my mother tongue and I feel like it's easier for me to express myself that way. Also, I'm aiming to get published and, well, then I kind of have to write it in Swedish if I want any Swedish publishers to even be interested, so yeah. But also, it's the best for me because I may be okay at English, like I can talk English and speak English and stuff like that, but I feel like writing in it would be very lacking, whereas when I write in Swedish I can express myself more freely, so yeah. Should you have 2 word counts for each start of the stream and how many as it progresses to see how much you actually have added during the stream? Yeah, I want to have both of them up. Like I was going to get to that. The 2 word counts that you see up above is my 2 stories that I'm writing. I'm writing a story that is currently called, at least, De underjordiska, which means like sort of those below ground or something like that, which is like sort of Alice in Wonderland inspired story with a little bit hint of Beauty and the Beast and also some The House in Fata Morgana in it. I haven't gotten far and it's not my main project, so that's why the word count is pretty much at a standstill, because that word count that you're seeing is the same as it was on the last writing stream, which was months ago, so yeah. And the second one, Ett fruset hjärta, which means a frozen heart, is the one that I'm writing as my main project, and it is my vampire story, so that's the one I'm going to work on today and add some more words to that count as we are progressing, so yeah. I think I might be all caught up with shorts after today. You're gonna have to make some new content. I'm working on it, Tudor! I'm working on it! I'm trying my best here. I'm streaming, I'm trying to make videos, I'm working hard and also trying to write. Like it's, I have too many hobbies, guys. I have way too many hobbies. It's a struggle. Hang on, I gotta do this to Twitch chat because otherwise it's gonna disappear on me again. So there. Then again, it's going to be annoying when I'm writing, but I will solve that problem then. But right now I don't want it to disappear on me if I'm touching anything. So yeah. But yeah, so I'm going to write my vampire story today, and I don't know how to do this anymore because it's been a while since we did the writing streams, and like I said, I'm feeling nervous because I feel like, what am I doing? What are we doing here? I haven't been doing this for a while. I barely know how I used to do things, and I know that we have some new followers since the last writing stream, so I think this is going to be like a fresh start for the writing streams. How? I don't know, but I guess we make things up as we go. How's your weekend been? It's been nice, and also hi Necobread, welcome, welcome. It's been good. It's been moving a bit too fast for my taste, but that's weekends in a nutshell, I feel. But yesterday I was at my parents' place. We were watching a movie and had some ice cream and other tasty stuff. And then we had lasagna for dinner, and it was really nice. And then I played Elden Ring with Fia and Dudor in the evening. So yeah, it was a nice weekend. And also, for some reason, I have dived back into The Last Defense Academy, which is a really, really long visual novel with 100 different endings and like 30 plus routes. And yeah, I said to myself, like, Lolly, give it up. You can't get all the 100 endings. You just leave it. But then I got like the urge to play it again, so now I'm back into it, and I'm like already starting to feel like, oh, what am I doing? Why am I doing this to myself? But at the same time, I am intrigued by the story, so I kind of want to play it, but it's like, I know that a lot of it is going to be fluff. So yeah. And we beat a boss in Elden Ring? Yes, we did. We beat a boss, and yeah, we were very happy about that. And it has a long tutorial, if I remember right. Yeah, it does. It's, well, I guess it's not really a tutorial, but you can jokingly say that it is. It's like, it's like a game with a lot of branching paths, like you get a lot of, do you want to do this or that? And then it locks you into a different, like, route or ending and whatever. But the first route is completely story-based. You can't make any such choices, so it's jokingly said to be like a tutorial, which is like 40 hours of the game. So yeah, but the game really just starts after that, because yeah. It's a fun game, and if you like visual novels, I can recommend it. Whether you should do all the 100 endings, debatable. I can't really tell yet because I haven't gotten all of them. I've gotten 16 of them. So yeah. I want to like 100 Line, but the character designs really irks. Really? I like them. But I'm also a fan of Danganronpa, so that might be why. I do find them interesting, so yeah. The character personalities, though, some of them are great. Some of them are yikes, and all of them are very interesting. 40 less than Monster Hunter World. I don't remember Monster Hunter World. I feel like I have been suppressing a lot of my memories from that game because I didn't really like it that much. Like, it wasn't really for me. I did have some fun with it, but it was also like too big, and I didn't really like the gameplay loop in that one. And also I felt like most of the time it might have been a me issue because I'm not the best gamer out there, but like I felt like most of the time I was just standing holding my head because I was like dizzy, and it was frustrating. So Danganronpa and that both have very, very varied cast always. Yeah, it definitely does. And Last Defense Academy definitely has a lot of Danganronpa in it. Without the murder mystery / killing game stuff, but it's still very much... you can tell that it's the same writers, so yeah. There are multiple endings in Monster Hunter World. I'm glad we got one. Yeah, I think there are multiple endings. I don't know. I don't remember, but yeah. It's... it's not a favorite game of mine. Like, I am intrigued by the Monster Hunter series, and I've been like, maybe I should try another one, but I don't know. I think they might not be for me. I do have Rise, actually, because it was like free on PlayStation Plus, so I have that one. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like they weren't really for me. And as you say, they are most fun with friends, and me and Duder did play together. But like the co-op is weird, and I think at least Rise, I believe. I don't know which one it was, but I think it might have been Rise. You can't do the story together, and then I'm like, but I'm playing games for the story. Like, I don't care if I can do side missions with friends. I want to play the story with friends. Like, so yeah, I don't know. You can and can't. Okay, yeah. It's yeah, I don't know. I might try it again at some point, but right now I have so many games I need to play. I have a lot of them. That's why I'm very much questioning my choice of diving back into Last Defense Academy, because it's going to be a time sink. And I'm already playing Persona 5 and Dragon Quest, and it's like, I'm never gonna beat all of my games. My god. There are too many games. Too little time. There are 2 quest givers, one for solo content and one for MP content. Okay, okay. Monster Hunter World has a solo missions thing, if I remember right. Yeah, I think so. And I think we could do like most of the game together, me and Duder, which was nice. You just kind of had to first get into the mission and then like find each other. You had to like go to a certain part, and then you could leave, and then you could join each other. Like, it was weird. It was weird, from what I remember. But, yeah. As someone who has played V3 and Danganronpa 2, I really dislike the character art for 100 line. It looks too hodgepodgey. What does that even mean? In a way. Like, they are reusing a lot of molds for characters. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I didn't mind the character designs in 100 line. Like, I thought they were fine. So I don't really agree with that one, but I mean, each their own. Everyone have different opinions, so yeah. But I don't mind them. I think they're fine. But we are here not to talk about games. We are here to talk about writing. We always do this. We always like rail off completely when it comes to our discussions, which is nice, but I want to keep it somewhat on writing and books. Like, I don't really know how strict I am going to be with that, because like, it's fun to discuss things, but at the same time I want it to be a workshop stream mostly, so yeah. I'm not good with keeping things in one direction. I'm too scatterbrained and I'm too easily distracted. I'm a procrastinator. I'm scared of writing. Can you notice that I'm like stalling here? Which story will you be working on today? I will be working on my vampire story. And that was one thing I wanted to do, since I know that there are new people here that have not been on the writing streams before. I kind of wanted to take this time to like talk a little bit about my stories and like tell you guys what they are about. I might not talk about the Underjordiska right now, because that's not the one I'm writing on, but my vampire story, Ett fruset hjärta, is it's my god, I'm so bad at describing my stories. It's tough. I'm not even finished with it, but like it's about 2 warring nations of vampires, basically, that are right now in a competition for the princess of one of these countries' hand in marriage. And our main protagonist, he is a vampire, so he is not a marriage option, but he ends up getting pulled into this competition anyway to compete for the princess, so that she does not have to marry because she doesn't want to. And then he meets Mr. Tall and Handsome and falls in love with the enemy nation, of course. So it's kind of like a forbidden love, enemies to lovers story with well, vampires, elves, old magic, and some other cool stuff. So yeah, that's my story in a nutshell. Yes, it's gay. Don't ask me why, because I honestly don't know. Like, my main character just told me one day that, hey, I'm gay, and I was like, okay, cool. So, the life of a writer, you can't always control where things are going. And fun facts about this story. It's I've been wanting to write a vampire story since I was a teenager. Like, it's been on my mind for a long time. And my main character, Lucy, he has been in this story always. But in the beginning, he was very much a side character. And he was the best friend of the protagonist. And, well, then he just was one day, hey, remember me? I want to be the main character. And yeah, the story has really changed a lot. Like, before it was this normal, like, paranormal romance story. Now it's very much high fantasy. It's in a completely fictional world, although it is having similarities with our modern world. So it's like a mix of our new modern world with like the old magical world. And yeah. Your mind often goes to BL, to be fair. No, it doesn't. Not often. You do tend to bully me on that. You do. And yes, I do enjoy BL, but I also enjoy other stuff. Like, no, it's not really true. Like, I enjoy BL. Yes, I do. But I also enjoy straight romance a lot as well. And I do believe I have read more straight romances than I have BL. But for some reason you bully me about the BL stuff. I feel like that's a bit unfair. I really do. It's not really fair. Like, my favorite couples are straight still in stories. Except for Wei Wuxian and Lan Shan. They are very gay. But yeah. But the ones you write yourself, no? It's this story, otherwise no. I mean, the Jordiska that I'm not writing right now, that's a straight romance. The previous story that I pretty much shelved, also straight romance. I don't know. No? No. You're wrong about that, Duder. You're wrong. But yeah, I do enjoy BL. Like, I would say I enjoy romance, and I don't really care if it's between, like, two men, two women, a woman and a man. Like, love is love, and love is beautiful. So, I mean, why would the gender of the people who love each other matter? Like, I think love is beautiful, and I love all love, if that makes sense. So, but I don't write a lot of BL. This is the only BL story that I have written ever. So yeah, no, you're wrong about that. I think you are mixing things up a bit. Otherwise, do tell me if I'm forgetting something, but no. Like I said, my previous story, that was very straight romance in it, so yeah. But yeah, that's my story in a nutshell, pretty much. It's obviously more complicated than that, but I could ramble about it forever and you wouldn't understand a thing, so... What about a woman with a person? Wait, what? What does that mean? What does that even mean? And women are people too, you know? A woman is a person? What? Gonna borrow a meme and say women are not real anyways. Yeah, I know, women aren't real. I mean, look at me, I'm completely fictional. I'm just a digital woman here on the internet. Like, I'm not real. Why do you think I don't have a camera? It's because I'm not real. Oh my god. But I'm a bit nervous to start writing, actually, because I was having like a flow before. Like, I was writing a lot and then I just sort of stopped, and now I don't really remember where I stopped, and I didn't have the time to like read up on my own story before I sat down here, because as I said, it was a bit stressful because lunch and everything. So yeah, I might sit and stare at the screen for a while to just catch up on my own story, but hopefully I will be able to write some as well. For all we know, you could be AI. I mean, hey, in this day and age, I could be. You don't know. You don't know that. I could be a very good AI, and you would never know. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think it's about time to get into the writing, guys. So for those of you who have not been here before, what we do is we do it like this. We start like this. We talk for a while. Sometimes about writing, sometimes about other stuff. I still don't know how strict I should be with that. Like in some way I want to be strict about it and keep it to like writing and books and stuff, but at the same time I enjoy talking with you, and yeah, so I don't know. I need to think about that, but for now we're doing free discussion. I don't really care. But yeah, and then we have our first writing sprint. We write for 25 minutes or do something else. Like I will write for 25 minutes, and during that time I will not read chat or anything. I was contemplating pausing redeems, but I decided not to, so if any redeems are done during the time I'm writing, I'm going to do them like after the sprint. So the sprint is very much focused writing time, and that will be for 25 minutes, and I encourage you to write as well. But if you're here to just support me or hang out in chat, you do you. Like, if you want to talk to other people in chat, do that. If you want to write, do that. If you want to work on something other creative, do that. Or something else completely. Like, I don't really care what you are doing. But if you want to join me in writing, feel free to do so, because I do believe that it's more fun if we are working together towards something. So yeah, we are here to help and encourage each other. And after the 25 minutes has passed, then we talk some more, probably have a stretcher break, and then we do a second sprint, and then we wrap it up with some more discussions before we say our merry goodbyes. So yeah, that's how these streams used to go. But yeah, I'm going to put my timer on the phone, or at least I gotta find my timer on the phone first, so that we can start there. Okay, I have it ready to press at any moment now. So I'm going to put up this as well, so that anyone who comes in new knows what's going on. And yeah, I'm going to start a timer now, so good luck everyone and have fun. Wait, I was tempted to redeem Swedish time, but I don't think it would be good with these streams. Yeah, I actually had an idea with the Swedish time redeem, that if that would happen, that I would read pretty much from my story. It would be in Swedish, you would not understand a thing, but yeah, that's what I would do. But yeah, good luck everyone, and have fun. Alright, there we go. First sprint done. There. Let me put Twitch chat back up. There. Crew captain, hello, welcome, welcome. Finally break, yeah. Welcome to the stream. Well, I managed to write some. I'm happy. I was a bit worried at the beginning because I was like reading what I had written before, and I was like, I don't know how to continue this, but I managed to. So, yeah. I'm not sure if it's any good writing, but it's writing, so yeah. How did the writing go? Well, I mean, it went well, like I said. Probably not my best writing, but it's words on the paper at least, so that I can work with at a later point, and it's somewhat what I had imagined this scene to be like, so I'm quite happy about it. Hang on, I'm just gotta save, make sure, and I wanna see how many words I did right, actually. I had to delete some, because some of it were just placeholder words, but yeah, put a new number of words next to the old number so we can see how much you did. Yeah, that is a good idea. Hang on, I just gotta... I wrote 487 words, so that's quite okay, I feel. And in total... I just gotta find it in my list of things that I have here. Give me a sec, give me a sec. Also at the end of stream, so you will see how much total you did. Yeah, I'm planning on it. Hang on, where is my... Where? There. Word count. I'm blind. Oh my goodness. Okay. Probably gonna have to move this a little bit, but let's write it first. Plus, where is the plus? There. You can't see right now, but I will move it in just a little bit. What it is, 487 equals there. Okay, and then we move that like that. I will probably have to move the timer. Gotta see. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move the timer a little bit. Let's move that down here. Hope it's not in the way of anything. There. Where the heck did the timer go in my list of things? There. Okay. Lock that again so it doesn't move away. So yeah, I feel good about that. It's a good start, and it's only the first sprint, so yeah. I had a productive sprint too, placed all the clips on the timeline and edited 3 of the shorts already. Perfect! That's nice to read. Good that we are being productive here. Marks, hello! Welcome, welcome! So yeah, I'm quite happy about that. I still have a bit more of the chapter to write, so I'm probably not gonna be finished with this chapter today, or I might be, but we'll see. But I have a bit more because one part of the scene is done. Now it's going to be another part of the scene. It's nice that I'm being so very vague. No one understands a thing, but I don't want to spoil too much, you know. I still plan on publishing this at some point, so I don't want to spoil it for everyone. Because I do hope that at one point in your lives you will be able to read this story in its entirety in a published form. But we're not quite there yet. It's I might add, I don't think I mentioned this, but this is my first draft. So it's very rough, it's very ugly, it's very bad. But yeah, you're really here from the beginning of it all. Like I had come up quite a bit when I was doing the writing streams before, but then I realized that it didn't really work anymore for me. Like the base of the story was okay, but I noticed that like the love interest was being more the main character than the main character. So I felt like I needed to go back, rewrite, and make sure that my main character got the spotlight that he so well deserved. So I am rewriting currently the first draft. So I think I was quite far away actually. I don't remember which chapter I was on then. I can probably check that. Give me just a moment. It happens? Yeah, it does. It does. Give me just a sec. Let's see. Here we have. I was at chapter 26 before, and now I'm at chapter. Give me a sec. Chapter 3. So yeah, I have reverted quite a bit, but it's coming out better, and I haven't thrown the like old writing away. I will still be able to use some of it, but yeah, I had to rewrite a lot of it. Hope so too. It has lots of potential. Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I think I can make it at some point. It's not good right now, but if I can work with it, put it on paper, then edit it, I think it will be okay. How is everyone doing? Favorite Batgirl elf doing today's stream? Well, I'm doing quite good, and I am, yeah, I'm writing for once. And it feels good to be back at it. Like, I have missed writing, so yeah. Amako, hi, welcome, welcome. Is your creative inspiration at an appropriate level? Yeah, I hope so. I hope so. It's decent. I mean, I managed to do 487 words, so that's something. I did not just stare at the screen, and they aren't completely useless words, even though they aren't the best, but they work to move the plot forward, and that is a good thing. So yeah, I feel like I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Especially since I still struggle a little bit with writing. Like my writer's block is definitely going in the right direction, but it's not completely over. Like, I'm still struggling a bit. I still haven't really found my writing voice again, but I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So yeah. But yeah, I do think it's about time for a short stretcher break, guys, because I've been sitting at my computer for a while, and you know how my body is. It starts to ache whenever I sit for too long. So let's take a short break. Let's stretch for a while, and yeah, then we come back to it. Talk some more, write some more. Good times. So yeah, do take the time to stretch as well if you want to. It's not good to sit still for too long. I realize I don't have my my stretcher break message on this scene. Oops. Mods, if you are staying in chat, if anyone new comes in, please tell them that we're having a little break, that I will be back soon. But yeah, do take the time to stretch as well if you want to. It's not good to sit still for too long. Join my Discord if you haven't already. It's a nice community that we have there, and also the best place to get announcements from me. And also, it is a place where we can talk more about books and writing. So yeah, I highly recommend it. But yeah, see you in a little bit, guys. Don't leave the stream. I will be back soon. Bye bye. Right, I am back. And Prost T-Bones, thank you so much for becoming a member. Thank you. I had something on my mind. It disappeared. But yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Do not look at that. I'm renewing. Well, that's perfectly fine, and that makes me happy, so I will look at that. It's a beautiful green color, so thank you very much. I very much appreciate that. It didn't auto-update last time. I see. Well, I'm happy that you still want to be a member. That makes me very happy. It tells me that I'm doing a good job, and that makes me very happy. Let's see. What was it that I wanted to say? It was something on my mind, and then it just disappeared. Right. I was thinking, I was going to ask you guys, since we haven't been doing these streams for a while, and this is kind of like a renewal of the writing streams, do you guys have any suggestions for what you want to see on the writing streams? Like, currently we've just been going with my plan for it, but like I'm open for suggestions if you have any. Like, what would you like to see on the writing streams? Would you want like writing challenges maybe for those of you who aren't currently working on a project but would want to like dip your toes into writing? I'm up for anything. Like I want this to be fun and creative, you know, so if you have any ideas, do tell me. Or if you want me to like read from my story or like anything, or if you want me to read some like excerpt from your stories if you're writing anything, that could also be a thing. Like I said, I'm open for suggestions, so yeah, feel free to give them to me. I might be working on a project next time, going to start learning something on Monday after stream, unless something comes up. Oh, that sounds interesting. That sounds very interesting. Something you wanna share, or is it like a little bit hush-hush right now? But that sounds cool. It's nice to be able to work together on things. Like, even if we are working on our separate projects, it's always nice to know that you have a group that are also like working on something. I do find that to be very like motivational for me, at least, to know that I'm not alone. Might share in the future? Yeah, okay. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds good. But yeah, at least for me, it gives me motivation to know that you guys are also working on stuff. I'm not alone in this, and also like that you are here cheering on even if you aren't working on anything. And yeah, having people watching me write is actually very helpful. Like, maybe not for every writing session, like it's still nice to be able to write on your own time, but it definitely do help to have people holding you accountable. Like, I can't just write 2 words and then leave because yeah. Because you guys are watching me and make sure that I am being productive, so it's very helpful for me, at least. So yeah, I enjoy the sprinting and talking myself. It's pretty cozy. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that you enjoy it. And yeah, I like these streams too. Like, it's a different pace from the gaming streams. It's more relaxed and yeah, laid back, but also productive as well. So yeah, I watched Lolly Sense's old Final Fantasy stream, and Lolly Sense's voice seems a little higher than it is now. It does? Maybe, I don't know. Maybe my voice has changed. Maybe I become older. But yeah, it was a while ago though. Like, it's one of the first games that I played. Not the like it was. I think it was the 3rd game that I played on the channel, so I was still very much like finding my voice, if that makes sense. Like, I speak in my normal voice. Like, I've never made a voice for my VTuber. This is the voice I have. This is my normal voice, but I like the way I talk with you guys and stuff. Like, I have definitely become more comfortable now than I was before. So yeah. So my voice might have been different. I don't know. And also, I think I had a different setup as well. Like I have been tampering a lot with my mic and some different like sound settings as well. So that could also play into it as well. More nervous maybe? Yeah, definitely more nervous. I was super nervous. Like I still get nervous sometimes, but not as much. I'm more comfortable with it now than I was before. Like before I was terrified whenever there was silence. Now it's like, yeah, silence happens sometimes. I try to fill it as much as possible because I know that it's more interesting to watch. But like I don't get as nervous from it anymore. And I feel like I more naturally goof around now than I did before, but yeah. I was definitely very nervous back then, and I remember during my Final Fantasy VII streams that, yeah, I was still very nervous. So yeah. Not sure you should talk that much about or read from what you're currently writing, maybe some topics about storytelling and inspiration. Yeah, that makes sense. Like, and you are on point there with not talking too much about what I'm writing. Like, it's interesting for you guys probably to hear it, but at the same time, I don't want to spoil too much because I want to keep it a little bit secret, because as I said, I want to make it a published book sometime, and then it's not good to have it all out on the internet, so... But yeah, about storytelling and inspiration, that is interesting. Like, it's tough because I'm not really sure what to talk about when it comes to those things, because I don't see myself as like an expert. It wouldn't be like an educational thing because I'm no expert. I have gone to a lot of writing courses and stuff. I obviously know stuff, but at the same time I don't feel like I'm using it a lot of times because I tend to just go with vibes, which is a terrible advice. If you want to make something good, like, you can't be all vibes, but yeah, so I feel like it's hard to talk about like the technical stuff because I don't feel like I apply it that much. Like, maybe I do unconsciously, but I don't. It's not something I do on purpose, you know. It's just that I have been going to a lot of writing courses. I have been reading a lot, so I feel like I have it in me to be able to tell a story, but it would be difficult to like talk about because I wouldn't know what to say. If that makes sense. But inspiration is a fun thing to talk about. I could definitely talk about that in future writing streams. Like right now I can't really come up with anything because it's kind of on the spot, but yeah, we could definitely do something like that, talk about inspiration. And because I take inspiration from a lot of things. I take inspiration from other writers, I take inspiration from video games and like movies, shows. I take inspiration wherever I go. Like, it's rare for me to watch something or read something and whatever and not take inspiration from it in some way. Like, I store it in my little writing bank and be like, yeah, this could be cool to do something similar like this, but obviously do my own take on it. So yeah, I do tend to think about my writing a lot, like unconsciously, even when it's not supposed to be about writing. Like, I am just supposed to relax and watch something, but I tend to be like, ooh, this is cool, and then I like store it and be like, yeah, I want to do something similar to this. So yeah. It is almost impossible to invent anything new at this point. Yeah, of course it is. Like, the only new thing about what you're doing is going to be that it is you that are doing it, and the way you twist it to be your own thing, like how you use your voice to tell the story. But yeah, it's pretty much impossible to be completely unique these days, for sure. We have a lot, and it's both a blessing and a curse. As you well know, I have way too many things I want to take part of, like way too many books to read, and too many games to play, and yeah. Why do I have to work again? Do I really need money? I feel like I need time more than I need money. Obviously I need money too, because otherwise I would not be able to afford my hobbies, but yeah. Can you talk in general terms about what caused you to scrap the previous story? Yeah, do you mean the previous version of this story, or like the previous fantasy trilogy that I scrapped? Which one of them? Because there are different reasons to both of them. But when it comes to my my vampire story, why I'm rewriting it right now, it's pretty much because I felt that the main character wasn't really the main character anymore, because I've been working with multiple point of views, and the love interest was one of those point of views, and I noticed that that he was getting more attention and more exciting chapters than the main character. The main character didn't really have anything to do, because from the beginning I didn't want him to take part of the competition. I wanted him to be outside of it, but I noticed that the competition was a very big part of the story and a very important part of the story, and to take the main character out of that and have him on the sideline made him quite uninteresting and boring, and the love interest became more and more of a main character, and I didn't want that, because I want the main character to be the main character because he is the main character and he has a lot of other stuff that is going to happen further on. But yeah, so that's pretty much why I scrapped it, because I felt like, yeah, this doesn't work, and I felt like I had too many point of views as well. So I've been scratching some of them as well. So right now I will have, I think, 2 point of views. One is the main character and another is the love interest's sister. So yeah, the love interest won't have any point of views, at least in the first book. Might have in the second, I don't know yet, but in the first one I don't think he will, because I want him to remain more mysterious, because mystery is always a good recipe in romance. He's supposed to be Mr. Tall, Dark, Handsome and Mysterious, so if we remove the mystery and know immediately how he feels and everything, like, that doesn't make it very exciting. So that's part of it. So I wanted the protagonist to be more a protagonist, pretty much, is, yeah. Nora Goes, hi, welcome to the stream. In some creative arts, it's abused to, oh, this tiny part of your song sounds like ours, copyright and such BS. Yeah, it's tough. Like, it's definitely tough. Like, there's copying, and then there's taking inspiration. It's a tricky line for sure, but yeah, it's like, I can see both sides to it, but a lot of times it tends to go too far, for sure. So yeah. I meant this one, but the trilogy is interesting too. Yeah, I can talk about the trilogy as well. The trilogy is pretty much because brain stopped functioning for a while. That's not the reason. It's because I felt like the story changed so much that I pretty much, like, I started writing that story when I was quite young, and I had a clear idea what I wanted to write, but as I came to the second book in that trilogy, I learned that I wanted to be very different. And then I realized, in order for it to work, I had to rewrite the entire first book, and that one was already finished, and I felt like I don't have the energy to deal with that, because it's going to be such a big project. I want to do it at some point, but yeah. I was more interested in writing my vampire story because I had a more clear direction there, and yeah, it was pretty much like effort and interest that came to that decision, so yeah. Like mixing colors to make something new. Yeah, yeah. Indeed, indeed. Mixing colors to make something new. I like that. I like that line. A long time ago, Reina said that the creative work is like giving birth. I mean, she's not completely wrong about that. It can be quite painful, for sure. It can be very painful to create something, and also bring you just the same amount of joy once it's out there in the world, like your creative work babies out in the world. It makes you feel like a proud parent, so yeah, I can see that. I can see that comparison. Oh my god. I miss you so much, so much. Oh, Nora Ghost, that's so sweet. Welcome back. That's very sweet of you. Do you already know how the first book will end then, or are you making it up as you go? I have an idea of how I want it to end. I'm not entirely sure like how to get there 100%, but I have an idea of an ending for the first book at least. The second book I'm not really clear with yet. I have some ideas of where I wanted to go, but I'm not really sure yet, because I still am discovering the story a lot. Like, for those of you who don't know, I am quite a pantser. I have some bit of plotting in me, but not a lot. A lot of it is discovered as I go. I have a very vague plot when I start a story, which is why I tend to rewrite a lot, because sometimes it just doesn't work and doesn't make any sense. But yeah, I have an idea for an ending at least, so I have something to work towards. The first one is easier than the second one. The second one is a bit of a mystery still. I have some ideas, but not really a full story there yet, so I hope I will be able to make it a complete story by the end of it. Otherwise it would suck really bad, so yeah. The trap most shonen mangakas write into when they only write forward without an endpoint. It really sucks to see manga quality falling over time. Yeah, I do very much believe that quality over quantity. Like, you can have quality and quantity as well, but I don't really like super long series, because I feel like a lot of times it feels like it just drags on just for the sake of it. Like, obviously it depends on the story and what type of story it is, but if you follow the same characters over all those books, it's like, yeah, I don't know. I prefer shorter stories, like trilogies are good. Or when it comes to like manga, just like a couple of volumes. Like Beastars, for example, 22 volumes, that's good, even though Beastars kind of derailed in a lot of ways, but still a good amount of volumes. Another story, and like the only other manga that I have read, that not on the only manga actually, I'm silly, I have read more manga, just very short ones. I keep forgetting. But another one that is a little bit on the longer side, Pandora Hearts. Highly recommend that one. I don't know if you can actually get it anymore, because it's a little bit on the older side by now, but it's fantastic. 24 volumes, and it's one of the best stories I've ever encountered. Like, it's perfection. I love it so much, and I tend to reread it as well, because it also has like some inspiration from Alice in Wonderland, and some of my ideas for my Alice in Wonderland story is from that, and I want to like reread it to like refresh my mind on like what ideas I can borrow for a little bit. Like, it's definitely cool, so I can highly recommend that. It makes me appreciate Gravity Falls for its one and done 2 seasons and content and ending with a bang. Yeah, I totally get you. One of my favorite animes that I have ever watched is Madoka Magica. Like, 12 episodes. Doesn't need to be more. Then we have, of course, the movie, and it's supposed to get a sequel that will probably never come, but we don't need to talk about that. But like, the show end is perfect. If you don't care about the movies, it still ends at a good point, and like, it's 12 episodes and then it's done, and it's also perfection, I would say. Like, it's so good. It's really, really good. Then there are shows that have we do this and done, but then the producers want them to make more. Supernatural, yeah. That is also annoying. Like when storytellers have a vision, but they're not allowed to go with that vision because producers should just sit back and let the storytellers do their thing. Like, they do their job, the storytellers do their job. Like, come on. If characters are good, keep growing in one way or another, and story pacing is good, then it can work, but it's not easy to pull off. Yeah. I feel like longer stories tend to suffer a lot of times. One such example, I have not read the books, but I have also read that the books are quite different and not as good. I don't know if it's true, but Vampire Diaries, for example, it has 8 seasons, and I don't remember at which season it starts to become very convoluted and weird, but like it's... At least the first couple of seasons are very good. And then it just becomes, as I used to say, the loophole diaries. Because it's just like the bigger, badder guys come every time. Like it's, oh, this is the baddest guy. Like at first it's the brother's ex, and she's badass and cool, but then it's like the original vampire, and that's super cool. But then it's like the original vampire. It's like, come on. The original. And then all of a sudden we end with sirens and the devil. And it's like, huh? How do we get here? It's, I recommend The Vampire Diaries. It's a good show, but that is a prime example of a story that drags on for too long, where it should have ended at a good spot. Like, it could have ended so much earlier and it would have been perfect. Instead it just drags on and becomes ridiculous. It's still enjoyable, but yeah, hard to take seriously after a while. And friends become enemies, then friends turn enemies, etc. is confusing. Oh yeah. Definitely. And they all kill each other like 1,000 of times, but then they become best buddies. The first one. The one before the first one. How much can we bend the term the first? Yeah. It's ridiculous. Like, I've been thinking I think it would be fun to do like a community thing to like watch the Vampire Diaries. I've been thinking about it for a while. But I'm not sure how legal that would be. Obviously I wouldn't do it on YouTube, but I'm thinking like on Discord. But I don't know if like that's okay to do, or if I could get in trouble for it. I'm not really sure on the rules, so I've been like avoiding that because I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get into trouble for that one thing. Even though I think it would be fun, because yeah, it's a heck of a show. It isn't technically legal, but everyone does it. Yeah. I just I'm scared of getting into trouble for it, but maybe it would be okay. I don't know. So yeah, many people have movie nights, etc. Yeah, I know, and I'm not really sure how that works, but yeah, we can probably have a discussion about that in the mod group and see if we can come up with something that could work, because I do believe it would be fun. But yeah, as I said, I don't want to get into trouble for it. Like, I don't think it's worth that, but if it would be doable in a way without any risks, then sure, because it's one heck of a story. And I think it would be very fun. But yeah. Would be fun, but maybe start with something that's not 8 seasons. Whatever do you mean? I don't understand what you mean, Duder. Yeah, Vampire Diaries is a bit long, but at the same time it would work so well, because it's like part of like my awakening into vampire fiction, like why I love vampires so freaking much. Like, it started with Twilight, but Vampire Diaries is what really, really got me hooked into vampires, so yeah. Episode a week, oh god, we would never get done. But like, we could maybe watch like the first 3 seasons or something, I don't know. But need to think about that. I'm not promising anything on this. This is just ideas that I have because yeah, I tend to think a lot, but a lot of my thinking never comes to fruition, so yeah. Even ramen shops in Japan are all claiming to have their own original. Yeah. Well, everyone is just copying everyone. Nothing is 100% original. That's just how it is. So it's like fancy bakeries that have their own dough that they have kept going for like 200 years. Oh yeah, yeah. Me and my siblings say this a lot when we talk about this topic. You need a skeleton for any project. Without a skeleton, it's just a pile of meat. Yeah, indeed. Indeed. That is very true. And I think one of my favorite artists ever, like a famous singer here in Sweden, he said something about what was the word he used? I don't remember exactly what he used, but it was like something to do with like recycling. Recycling inspiration or something like that. I don't remember the exact word, but I found that to be very good. Like, yeah, you are recycling your like what someone else has done, because it is impossible to be 100% original, because we are getting input from everywhere all the time. The important part is to make it your own. Like, don't copy it word for word, sentence for sentence, story beat for story beat. But it's perfectly fine to write a similar story. Like my story, for example, I have a competition going on where people will die. Sounds familiar? Yeah, Hunger Games. But I also got the inspiration from one of my favorite stories, The Serpent and the Wings of Nights, which is also a vampire story. And that one also has like a competition in it, and vampires. So, yeah. But it's... my story is still quite different from them, because I'm using my own ideas to it and my own spin on it, and yeah, so recycling. Sololi likes horror movie or comedy horror movie with vampires. Horror movies, not so much. I'm a chicken. I don't like horror movies because I get scared. Like, not while watching necessarily, but while afterwards I tend to think about it a lot, and it just doesn't work for me. But comedy horror movie could work. Vampire Diaries, though, is not really a comedy. It can be ridiculous sometimes, but it's a teenage vampire romance. I'm a romance fan. Love romantic stories. Like, if there's romance in it, I'm sold. I'm a person that believes that any story is better when it has romance in it. Does that mean that I only enjoy romance? No, I enjoy other stories as well. But if there is a romance, I am 100% more invested immediately. So yeah, Danganronpa. Yeah, Danganronpa is also. It's not like Danganronpa though, I would say, because that's more like a mystery as well. Like, who did kill this person? Blah blah blah. But I guess you could say, like, it is a killing game, so yeah, in a way, yeah. The fact is ramen originated in China? It did, huh? I actually didn't know that. That's interesting. From what I remember, it isn't really horror either. Yeah, Vampire Diaries isn't horror either. It's very much romance. Like, I guess some sensitive people could be scared of it, but because it's definitely more vampiric than Twilight. They have fangs, for example, and super speed, and people die and everything, but like, it's still a romance story. Supernatural romance story. So yeah. Horror movies are one thing, horror games are another. Yeah, horror games are even worse than horror movies. Like, that's way worse. Then I have to be in the game and like be scared for myself. Like, no. Nosferatu was cool though, and kind of horror-y. Yeah, Nosferatu was good. It was like an exception though. Like, yes, it was a horror movie and it was creepy. It wasn't too bad though. It was like more gothic than horror-y. I mean, I guess it's horror, but it was the kind of horror that I'm fine with. Like, I don't get scared from all horror movies and all horror stories. Vampires, don't scare me. I love vampires. I would be scared if it was a ghost story. Yeah, I would be scared if it was a ghost story, because I can't handle ghosts at all. Those are no, because I very much believe in ghosts, so I would believe that I would be haunted if I watched something like that. So yeah, Danganronpa killing game with a twist. Yeah, indeed. Very good games. Highly recommend them. Horror suspension bridge effect romance, no. Yeah. So when will you play the next Resident Evil? I haven't decided yet. When I have time for it. when I have time for it. And will you goon over Leon like the rest of the internet seem to be doing it? No, I won't goon. Dude, I don't know if it's me or if it's you that are using the word goon wrong, because for me, I would use the word simp. Goon is something else, isn't it? Like, no, because that is disgusting for me. Like, no, ew, no. If it is what I think it is. Like, my English is obviously not perfect, but yeah. But I have seen Leon. I don't know him as a character, so I don't know if I would swoon over him. He's looking good though. Yes, swoon, exactly, that is what I'm thinking. I think gooning is something else, duder. It's not what we are doing. Yeah. Okay, so it is what I think it is then. Yeah. Yeah. That is a bit much, and it's not something I would do, like, ever. Like, no, ew. No. That is taking it a bit far. When I was young, I was watching in cinema Elvira, Mistress of the Dark, a hybrid of horror and comedy, a kind of dark comedy movie from 1988 year, very popular in USA with Cassandra Peterson. Okay, never heard of that one. Yeah? Leon Kennedy is a sexy Uncle Leon now. God. I mean, I've seen him, he looks good. It's not really my type, but I mean, if I get to know him, maybe. I don't know. So, yeah. Leon is one of the characters in 2. Yeah, I'm aware. I don't know if 2 will be the next one I'm playing, or if I will play 0. We were going to have a poll for that, because I know that there were some, like, mixed opinions about that. But, yeah. So we'll see. But first, I'm going to play Code Vein. And I'm going to play Persona 3 and Split Fiction, and then we'll see. I don't know. Like, I'm planning on playing more Resident Evil, but I just don't know when. Like, I have a lot of games I want to play, so yeah. I love 40-year-old dad types. Yeah. I think I might as well, actually. Like, my tastes have changed a bit. It depends on the characters a lot, and most of the time I more like prefer the like JRPG androgynous guys, but yeah. Stop, Pikachu. Only goon guys with big shoulders and tiny head like one in Code Vein 2. No! And also stop saying goon. My god, no. Ew. No! I am way too asexual for that word. Stop. It's disgusting. No. I swoon. That is a completely different thing. Gooning is yuck. It's no. It's now his head isn't small. It's you guys that are being jealous. Come on. You're just jealous that you don't look like him. That's all I'm seeing here. Jealousy. Oh my goodness, guys. This is getting out of hand. I'm going to start writing, I feel, and start swooning over my own characters because my characters are awesome. And also, we've been talking for a while. My throat is starting to like dry up. It's been nice though. Don't take it the wrong way. I love having these discussions with you guys, and it's one of the reasons that I don't want to keep the writing streak strictly on writing. Like, I enjoy talking about everything. So yeah, Just imagine how small are those glasses with the tiny head. Oh, come on. Come on. You're hopeless. You're hopeless. There's nothing wrong with Valentin. Valentin is looking fine. More than fine. He's looking perfect. You guys are just jealous. Now I wonder if Lola will play as Claire or Leon in 2. Well, I think the story actually differs from which one you're playing as in 2 as opposed to in the first game now. So I might do both, I think, but I don't know. We can talk more about that when I'm getting closer. But like, if there's a difference in story, then I'm going to play both. Different bosses too. Okay, then I'm definitely going to play both. So yeah, I want to experience the full story. Because from what I understand, like the only difference in Resident Evil 1, if you wanted to play as Chris or Jill, is like the difficulty in the game and which characters you have with you, but otherwise it doesn't really change anything. So yeah, I felt why play the game twice, you know? But if it changes things, then yeah, I'm definitely up for playing both. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I think it's about time for another writing session. Jill gets the lockpick too? Yeah, exactly. Resident Evil 2 seems to be shorter than 1 even, so might as well. Okay. Yeah, that was the plan. So I will play both. But, writing. So let's make ourselves ready. Let's put this one up. And I'm gonna search up the timer. Oh, you haven't played as Leon, I see. You have done the Claire playthrough. Okay, I see. Okay, guys. It's time for more writing before we wrap this whole stream up. So I'm going to start a timer now. So good luck, everyone, and have fun. Alright, second sprint done. Let's remove this and let's remove that. And then we're gonna edit the word count. Let's see. You can see how much I wrote. I felt like it went pretty well. I did not finish a chapter though, but I kind of expected that because I still have a little bit left that needs to happen. There. 543 words. Ice cream after bath is the best Lola since it is to myself reward after focusing on writing. Relaxing. Laying down. My neck is starting to hurt. I've been sitting at my computer for way too long. But I'm probably just gonna relax after this and play some games and stuff. Actually, I gotta clean up my kitchen, but other than that, relaxing. So I don't have any particular reward. Writing is its own reward. That's cheesy, but I'm actually just really happy to be able to get some writing done. I almost didn't notice that the sprint was over because we were still screaming in my ears in the edits. Oh god. Let's see. How many words did I say? 543. Plus 543 equals 9,749. There, and let's move it a little bit again so that you guys can see it. There. So yeah, when I started the stream I had 8,907 words and now I have 9,749, so yeah, quite happy. I was correct, it was cheese. No, I'm not gonna reward myself with cheese. That is not happening. No. No. And also, I forgot to bring back Twitch chat. There. Welcome back, Twitch. So yeah, I'm quite happy with my progress today. I was a bit scared because I was feeling myself fall back into the writer's block, but yeah, I managed, and I feel like it's only going to be smoother and smoother from here because I feel like I have a much clearer direction, so hopefully we won't end up in having to go back and rewrite everything again. I have some stuff that I need to change because I've been changing a little bit of the story, but it's only small changes, so nothing major, but hopefully we can move forward with the story in a good pace. I'm not actually sure how I'm going to do the writing streams. I'm thinking of maybe doing like every other time I work on both of the projects, because I don't want the Underjordiska to stand still either. Like I want that one to move forward as well. So I'm thinking of using the writing streams for that. Like every other stream is for my vampire story, and every other stream is for my Alice in the Wonderland story. But I will probably only work on the vampire story in my own time. I think. I'm not really sure. But I'm thinking of something like that. So yeah, but we'll see. I'm thinking the next writing stream is going to be in a month. I'm going to do the monthly again. And we will see which one I will write then, if I will do it like that or if I will do something differently. We'll see. Nice. I think you should work on what you think you can actually be productive on though. Yeah, I know. But that's hard to know beforehand, you know? It very much depends, but we'll see how I do it. Like I've been thinking a little bit of my Alice in Wonderland story as well, and I kind of want to write that too. But I struggle to find the time to write both of them, so that's what I'm thinking. Well, maybe on the writing streams, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's I have a month to think, you know. But we'll probably focus on the vampire story, at least for now, in my own time, because I feel like I have a much clearer direction there, for now, at least. I definitely want to finish this chapter, so I will probably try to do that this week. I feel like this chapter sucks, writing-wise, like not content-wise, but writing-wise it's not great, and a lot of dialogue, not really much else, I feel, and that is not great. Like, I feel like it's more like a manuscript rather than an actual book, but again, it's the first draft, it's supposed to be crappy, so it's okay. Good that you're glad with the progress you made. Yeah, I'm happy about that too. Like I said, I was nervous, so felt good to be able to do some writing. Also nice to be able to like write it up like this, and like see how much I did each sprint and like how much it added to. See the difference. That is very nice actually. So yeah, that was a great idea on your part, Day. I was thinking of only changing the total number, but like adding it like this to see it clearly, yeah, that's very motivational as well, so yeah. But I'm not gonna stick around and talk for much more, because I starting to feel that my throat is getting a bit dry, and I'm starting to hurt in my neck as well. I've been sitting at the computer for way too long. So I'm going to go and take a rest before I start cleaning my kitchen and all that, and cook some food. I'm gonna do like a proper cooking today. I'm going to do what I did a couple of weeks ago, like with it's like you make it in the oven. It's with pasta and tomatoes and feta cheese. It's very tasty. I liked it, and it's added up to a few lunch boxes, so that's good. I need lunch boxes since I'm going to the office every day of the week now. So yeah. Have a nice rest. Thank you, I will. I'm basically done cutting the P3 shorts too. We'll edit and upload sometime next week. Perfect, that sounds really good. That sounds good. Speaking of, I will upload a short at some point today, because I forgot to yesterday, so yeah. The ability to concentrate is also a talent. Yeah. I do like to have the writing streams, as I said, because having you guys watch me kind of makes me more productive as well, because I can't just be like, nah, okay, I'm struggling, I'm leaving, you know. I need to sit and actually do it. It's kind of like having a test for school, you know. You are there, you have to do it no matter how you're feeling, so I think it's great for productivity. No home days at all. Yeah, as for now, I don't. In the future, not sure how far in the future, I will have one from home day. But as of now, I'm at the office every day because I'm new. But later, I will be able to have one. Still one less than before, but at the same time, I'm so close to work, so it doesn't really matter that much. But I'm thinking probably in the future I will have Thursdays as my work from home day, so that I don't have to be as tired on at least one of my stream days, is what I'm thinking. But yeah, feels like being in school and teacher watching. Yeah, exactly. It does. Our brains went the same way again. Yeah, great minds think alike, as they say. Tigger must be sad, Mom is away more. Yeah, he is. I think he does notice that I come home earlier every day, but yeah, he definitely doesn't like that I am away more, but and he doesn't realize that the total time still adds up for me being home more, because it's not that smart. So yeah, he's a little bit sad of me, but it is what it is. Don't make her feel bad about it. I mean, it is what it is. It's for my health, and like I said, the total time I am home with him is more. Like, I get to spend more time with him, more than just coming home, being dead tired, crash into bed, do over, you know? So I think it's good for both of us, even if he doesn't realize it. But yeah, I'm gonna go and rest now. Thank you so much for being with me here today, guys, and supporting me during my writing, and yeah, I really appreciate that. Is Tigger a clingy loud cat? Yeah. Not very loud. He is talkative. Not always, but he can talk. But clingy, yes. He's a mama's boy. He's very much a mama's boy. And whenever I have been away, he tells me he does not like that. He yells at me, and then he like tries to crawl into my skin. Then we're good. Once that is done, he goes back to the bedroom and like lays in bed. So, but yeah. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for being with me here and supporting me during my writing. And it was nice to see so many people during the stream because, yeah, it's been a while since we had these, and it's nice to be back at it. I'm going to try to keep doing them at least once a month, maybe more often sometimes, but at least once a month is going to be my aspiration. Yeah, take care everyone, have a lovely evening, and I will see you guys next time tomorrow, probably, hopefully. Bye bye!